Welcome back to Tech Wisdom, and we are going to look into one of the most promising super agent available in the market, and the agent name is GenSpark. In this video, we are going to see what is available for free users like guest users, and what is available for signed in users, registered users, and what is available for pro users. We are going to see all the capabilities of this GenSpark agent, and we will also discuss how these different agents are powered up, and is there any special tweaks they are hiding. We are going to look into that. So this will be your one video that you want to know everything about GenSpark. Stay tuned. If you are a guest user, you can see that you don't have any credits available for the guest user. So I am clicking on the settings icon towards the bottom left. You can see that you don't have any credits at the moment. What you can do, one cool thing is that you can check the existing examples of using this super agent. You can also go through what are the different type of products or tools GenSpark is offering. So you will get a glimpse of what is this super agent is doing, how this is functioning. I have opened one of my three favorite use cases. The very first one is this one. Okay, so this is a professional official kind of use case. First, let's see what is this doing. So it's uploading three documents: sales performance, quarterly performance, and customer invoice or input maybe. And then it is using a tool or a special agent called AI slides within the GenSpark. This is one of the feature of GenSpark super agent, and we are giving an instruction through a prompt called based on these documents. So these attached document, create a quarterly performance review for me. I will present this to company executive. Please make it good so I can get a good performance rating. So it's a typical kind of an official requirement for a large corporates, and you can see which tools it's using. So it's using a Python tool for file formatting, then it's using different thinking process. It's using a tool for creating presentations, so and so, and it is started analyzing the attached documents, and finally it is creating the slides. You can see the thinking process here, how this particular slide is created. You can see the code which is used here to create the slide is here, and you can preview the slide here. Okay, so there are 10 slides, and it is marked are confidential, and it's giving a company name. Probably the company name is taken from the document. I don't have access to the document this. And then different type of slides based on the attached Excel sheet and PDF document. So write everything. I think this is possible to create within minutes. What you have provided is, now we want to discuss the power of this type of agents. What you have provided is three documents. The document has to be uploaded to the GenSpark cloud system within your logged in credentials, and then you need to provide a prompt. Okay, you need to provide the context why you need this and what type of visual styles. Maybe you can give more details into that. You can also say that I need number of slides. You can give specific slides information, and it will do for you. Even if you are not presenting this slide as it is to the bot, but still this is a very good starting point for you. This is going to reduce at least 70-75% of the work for a real presentation. You need to still check the data. You need to still check is there any potential errors. Comparing the slides, maybe some data entered in the slide number 5 may be different from the slide number 7 if it is referencing, because it's not factually checking the data, it's only connecting different elements. So you need to make sure if you are using this type of any type of agents, the data entered is correct before you presenting. This will help you to speed up the task, and also creating the first draft of these type of slide documents. Let's see the second use case, which is finding the best SUV for a family under 40k. So the context is United States. As you can see, the thinking process is it go and check some of the newspapers or some of the web articles. Let me scroll up. Okay, so this is the prompt, finding good family SUV for 40k, and then it looking to some of the web articles. Okay, search the web and it's getting the details from different web articles, and then it is categorizing the different models, which is an SUV but a family SUV for 7-seater or plus 5-seaters. And then within this range it is comparing different features like safety security feature because it's a family car, then seat space, like that. Okay, so you can final output is an Excel sheet, and from this there is a grading also. So we have selected 5 options are excellent ratings and one is good rating. Now here you can check the price range and then you can take a decision. Then we have as another use case with a call for me. What this agent will do, it will look for a dinner information. So we are saying that make a dinner information for 4 people on April 26th, mentioning one person has a shellfish allergy and another is a vegetarian. Okay, this is a typical reservation scenario for an hotel, and then this will use this thinking process, and then finally it will call the restaurant and it will have the reservation. It will show you how the conversation went through, the live conversation, and then finally everything is done and say that okay, the reservation is completed, right? um, I'm just thinking about one scenario which could be funny also. Probably this agent is calling the restaurant's agent, that could be also be a agent, and then two agents will be communicating and finally confirming the reservation, and hopefully everything will work fine. And when the family show up in 26th of April in front of the restaurant, probably the restaurant confirmation is confirmed. If it is handled by a real person, we are sure that it will be confirmed, but if it is an agent, hopefully the agent still working and ready for taking up your reservation. If it is not, then yeah, you will go into the manual mode of activating the reservation. Okay, so we see what are the main use cases, which is my favorite use cases to show you different capabilities of this GenSpark agent, like taking action on behalf of you, like making a call, sending an email, or researching web, things like that. Then also doing the comparison for shopping or to find conclusion, deep research methods, and then also creating different type of documents or files for official purpose, like creating an Excel sheet, creating a slide, or analyzing an Excel sheet and then creating a presentation for your official duties. So we have these 3 different use cases, one for personal life, one for professional life, one for research base for the families, things like that. And in both scenarios the agent is a useful tool for anyone who's looking to reduce some of the stereotype or tedious work, and then the agent is one of the best way to do that. Okay, now we are going to sign in and then we are going to try what are the options we have if we are a signed in user but a free subscription plan. We are going to see that. As you can see, now I have logged in, and if I am clicking on, sorry, so now if I am clicking on me, that will show me my profile. If I am clicking on the AI drive, that is your personal location to store and upload the files and also the result. For your first use case, you need to click on this and then I agree. Okay, here you can upload new files and so on, so. And then if you go to your settings after you signed in, you can see you have a daily credits of 200 tokens, or 200 credits, not tokens, sorry. And what you can do with these 200 tokens is very limited, because you will basically empty 200 tokens quite fast if you are working with image or video files. Okay, and you can also go to the different AI agents. I'm clicking on this AI agent, then you will see the different task or capabilities. We were just using AI slides and also the call for me. In order to set up the call for your personal use case, you need to set up the phone number. And one thing at the moment, they are supporting, GenSpark is supporting only Canada, United States, UK, and Japan, okay, and some parts of the UK. So if you are from a different geography, then you won't be able to enter your phone number, or you need to have a phone number on these locations, okay. And one cool thing is that they have the agents which support multimodality. I mean, you can use their AI chat model, and you can access different types of competitor models like Anthropic, Claude, OpenAI, and Google Gemini, and also for image generation and video generation. Let me take the video generation, and here you can change the models here, which model you want to use. Example, you can see it is having Gemini VO3 with sound capabilities. This agent is having access. The agent is also having access to the latest Kling version 2.1 master. What is good thing here is, if you following the VO3 is at the moment is released on 70 countries. So if you are not in that listed 70 countries, you have to go through some of the partners. So this is one of the option. You can go to GenSpark, and then you can have their pros plan, and then you can use these unavailable video generation or image generation agents in your country as well. Okay, now if you want to update the plan, so what you need to see, you need to click on this upgrade plan, and then you need to see what are the options here. So we are at the moment in the free plan, so 200 free credits per day and 1 GB of storage, and we have only limited access to the AI models and agents. Probably we won't be able to create the slides and all. We are going to try that one. Maybe it will not work, we are not sure. We are going to try that. I don't want to empty my free credits, that's why I'm not recording this earlier, because 200 credits will end up very fast. Or we can go for a professional plus plan, which is 90, almost $20 per month if it is an annual subscription. If it is a monthly one, then it is almost $25. Yeah, and then they have a $250 plan, which is a pro plan. Okay, the plus plan is $25, pro plan is $250, and which more added credits and unlimited AI chat and so on. So that we can check if you are interested into that. And one quite interesting thing I noticed, that most of the vendors having this same concept and even the same pricing model. I see that most of them, like OpenAI or Gemini, most of them is in the ranges of 25 if it's monthly, and it will be in the $20 if it's an annual subscription per month. And also they are pro, someone called Ultimate or the extended version. This is in the range of 200, 230, and $240. I see this is the pattern which is repeating. So I think it's depending on the network bandwidth cost, the hardware cost, and also the different administration and accounting cost. I think that's why it's coming into the same numbers for most of the vendors. Okay, now let's go back and try some of the generative AI tools from the GenSpark if we are in the free user plan. For that, I have already downloaded an Excel sheet for a company, and let's try whether it will work with this free plan. For the purpose of demo, I have downloaded a free sample Excel which is available in the internet, and it's a financial sample for a company, and it is not an existing company. As you can see, it's have an account and type of business unit, the currency, the year, the scenario which is like actuals or budget or forecast, what type of expense plan, and then each month how much amount is spent on each category. For example, from the advertising department or the business unit, payroll expense is 2012 year on January is something close to 24,000. while in the case of R&D from advertising is 977, so on. So okay, I'm not going through the Excel sheet in detail, that's not needed, but I'm going to share this Excel sheet to the GenSpark agent and ask him to analyze and create a slide. Let's see how this works with a free plan. So I have uploaded that Excel file into my AI drive, which is my personal file location in the GenSpark. I used this new and upload button for doing that. Now I am going to the super agent, right? I clicked on this and then I am going to attach this file. So choose from AI drive and then I will select this file. Basically you can select multiple files like Excel sheet, PDF and Word document and images and all. We have seen one of the demo offered by GenSpark itself, but now this is our personal demo and we are going to say that create a 3-page slide by analyzing this Excel sheet. Okay, analyzing, is it this? Yeah, this Excel sheet with findings and metrics and any signals on cost reduction, yeah, or cost savings, yeah. So okay, so now let me see whether my free plan will allow to do this. We click on this, so it's working on it. So this is, we'll see whether this agent is real or it will only work only on the demo application at the moment. This is going to come, this functionality or this capability will be available in the future in almost every employee's hands. But let's see the early look of this agent, super agents like GenSpark. There are many other agents out in the market. We will cover all those agents one by one. Today let's see GenSpark, is this worth enough to try it out, to spend like $20 or $25 per month to speed up our productivity, or is it good enough to recommend to our company and department managers to ask for an annual license for employees? Let's try this out by looking into these examples. As you can see, I have enabled the thought process by clicking on this view button, and on clicking on this view button you can enable the thought process. You can see that in the right hand side what is the thinking and code programming process. Even from the right beginning you can see that okay, let me view this. You can see that it's creating the code. Okay, we need to view this. Yeah, so this was the first stage of the action. So it is read over Excel sheet by using a Python command, and then it's having a thought process. Then finally it's using further Python commands to analyze the Excel sheet, and it's do a lot of analysis, data corrections, keep on going, lot of Python codes. It's really amazing. Okay, it's been 3 minutes now, and then it's creating the graph based on the data from the Excel sheet, all using Python languages, Python programming technologies and different libraries. Then it come up with some of the metrics based on our instruction. Then it's finally having maybe some structure for the slides. Yeah, so these are the 5 slide structure. Probably it will add the graphs and charts into this each slide. So that was our first task for this particular prompt, analyzing the application. Yeah, file analysis and summary, that is the first task done. Now the second task is using another tool called create presentation. Okay, so they have a tool called creating slides, then they have analyzing tool, right, the deep research tool. And our prompt was creating a 3-page slide. So that's why in the second task it's creating 3 slides from using this analysis task. So the outcome of this analysis task is passed on to the second task, which is creating the presentation or slide. Now let's see how much time it is going to take and what analysis we will get. We also ask the agent to give us some signals to reduce the cost or cost saving tips, right? Let's see how this is going to perform in this live scenario. We have given a sample files from internet, which the agent or the creators of this agent doesn't have any idea. So it's a real life check whether this type of super agent is able enough in today's world to reduce our work, or we still need to wait some few more months before this getting this full capability. So the slide creation is now completed. We can see that the task of slide creation, let me click on this view so that we can see the thinking process there. This is the preview of the slide. So thinking process is here. This is only for the slide creation. It using some of these programming structures, chart.js and tailwind css, and then this is the code which is used to create this particular slide, and then this is the slide. Okay, and you can see this is 3 slides. Yeah, and it is also giving the copy optimization strategy. We can further edit this slide by giving more commands. I'm going to export this so that I will open up in a different place. Yeah, you see this, the first slide, 10-year financial performance, key metrics, critical insights. It's saying that advertising is the most profitable business unit with a 19.64 margin. Strong recovery from COVID impact with a 19.5 percentage, right? So this Excel sheet is having the data from 2012 to the recent years, and the agent know there was a COVID impact on the global operations and the cost, OPEX cost, and it is taking into consideration to that. We didn't ask the agent to look into that, but the agent is doing that. And to different business unit, what is the revenues and what is the profit margin, then the finance analysis and cost optimization strategy. So let's look into this second slide. So it's showing the analysis, and the second matrix is cost optimization strategy, because in the prompt I have asked tips for cost optimization. Now that's we can see here. So 5% reduction in consulting, software and travel cost efficiency trend from 2018 to 2012 is this much. Amazing. Yeah, now this is mind blowing. If you are following this video from the beginning to this time, you will also be feel mind blown because you see the immediate actions. That means for the next 3 months we can take these steps and we can save this much amount of money. For a medium term strategy, we can work on these type of action plans, and then that could save some more money. And the implementation timeline, it is also giving some tactics into how to implement this, and some of the KPIs, what KPIs we need to follow to measure these implementation strategies and all those things. I am very much surprised, and I feel mind blown. This is really powerful. What we are observing is the future. Okay, and this agency is going to get more and more capable, and you need to imagine what problems it will solve in the future. Just use your thought process, then you will be surprised. Okay, so that will be end of this particular demo, and it will also give you an hint of we can use this various chart also. If you want to add more charts, you can use this as well. And let me see how much credit it is used so far. So it's taken out all the credits, but that's okay, but we did a very good demo for that, so we couldn't try out any image creation or video generation. But my suggestion is that this GenSpark super agent is very, very, very powerful. Okay, and this is a really interesting and really powerful tool for any office worker or any professional worker. They want to reduce their work time, also want to improve their productivity. I will see you with another interesting video with another product or also a teaching course in the AI world, how to survive in the AI world. If you want to follow my channel, please be sure to like and subscribe this so that you will not be missed out any interesting products I am reviewing in the future. Also, I am giving any tips and advice on how to survive in the AI era, which is already happening now.